Welcome back to the Legacy Seeds booth here at the KMOT Ag Expo in Minot. That's where we are, broadcasting here on AgNews890. And stick around for Farm Talk a little bit later on with Mick Kerr, live from this very location. Right now, we're chatting with Matt Faul with Red E. Matt, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks, Jamie.
Well, good to have you here. And first of all, let's talk about Red E. If people aren't familiar, what is it?
Well, Red E is really just a company that is about keeping farmers farming. And we do that through helping them rebuild their air seeders. So if you've got seeding equipment and it's something that has some problems or needs some work to seed correctly, to have that best performance where you're getting good seed placement, you're getting the best yield you can through your seeding process, we help guys do that.
Absolutely. And you've had a pretty good show. We were talking a little bit off the air. A lot of people coming by and chatting with you.
Oh, it's been fabulous. The show's a little down for attendance, but COVID last year, we still had a great show. We really have. If they're here, people are visiting us, and we've been just slammed all 3 days, and even this third day, which is typically slower, has been very good. And it's just been great to have a lot of people come up to us. We've got past customers that are coming back and saying, hey, your products are working great. We need to do some more. Or even new ones that are like, I haven't even heard of you. Where have you been? Like, how did I never hear of you? And I'm like, I don't know. We've been here for 4 years. And I think a lot of that is coming back to we're not changing what we're doing, or we haven't changed what we've done. We're just being discovered, and we're constantly being discovered. And it's just a really great way to do that, right? Where I talk about it kind of like fish. You go where the fish are, and this is where all the fish are. They come to see what's here and want to see what there is to bite on, I guess.
Well, and they want to see what's going to make the number one. They want to find out, is it going to make my job easier, and number two, is it going to make it more profitable? And that's really what producers are looking at.
Right. We're not a company that does a Me Too parts distribution or sales. We're really a performance parts company, and so that's what you're going to get when you come to Red E. That's what you're going to see. If you want top of the line, if you want something that's going to last longer, perform better, come talk to us. That's what we do.
And so what are the producers that you've talked to over there? What are their main concerns? What are they really asking about and talking about? What's the buzz?
One of the main things I'm hearing this year is, how is availability?
Yeah.
How is it going for sourcing parts? And it's what we deal with every day. It takes, something like twice as much work to get the same amount of stuff. And that's what stinks about this whole thing. We were told by many people that are in the industry last year who we're buying from and who know the markets, or they're seeing things happen. We were told this time last year that it was going to get better in the fall of 2021, right? And it hasn't happened. In fact, it's gotten worse in a lot of situations. So this is something we don't know when is going away, and maybe it's not going to go away. We don't know. I mean, eventually something's got to change. But what I'm recommending is everybody plan ahead the season before. If you wait until you need something, let's say a couple weeks before you need it, you will probably be going without or paying a lot more and a lot more stressed about it.
Yeah, and that's, I think that's been the bottom line, I think, with everybody. They've talked about planning ahead is key. You really have to think ahead, probably more so now than you ever had to.
Right, and it goes all the way from the top down. You're talking air seeding equipment is what we focus on, so that's what we think about and I'll refer to here. If you want a new air seeder, boy, you better be one of the first ones getting in line for that when they open up the gates, essentially, to order your new air seeder. And then if you want certain things on that air seeder, you better be getting on the ball and talking to the right people to do that. Now, we're having guys, our customers, come to us, and maybe they wanted a new air seeder this year from John Deere, from Case, whatever, and they couldn't get one. Whether it's an upgrade to one that's newer, they can't find the one they want, or for whatever reason or it's a brand new one from the factory. They just can't get one in time, or that's not for sure going to get one. And they've said, you know what? I've got this machine that's 5, 10, 15, even 20 years old in some cases, and they're putting what seems like a lot of money into it, but it's a fraction of the cost of what it is to buy a new one. In fact, I've heard, like in one instance, farmers said it went up $60,000 to buy a new air seeder from the year before. So you look at a $60,000 increase in cost, and what more are you getting for that $60,000 besides, great, my air seeder has has a different model year on it, right?
Yeah.
These things are built well, yes, but unfortunately the manufacturers aren't putting the best parts in them from the factory. They've learned for 20 years that there's corrosion problems on the air cart, right? And there's going to be problems within 5 years. We're seeing that that fertilizer corrodes that material, and pretty soon now it's not functioning correctly. It's costing me accuracy in the field, and that's costing me yield, and it's just pesky problems that you don't want to have to deal with on your most important pass of the year. And so we're seeing that, and guys are like, you know what, I'm just going to rebuild my old one, and it's going to perform better and new.
It's a great plan. It's a great solution, and that's what you guys are about, is offering solutions. So if people want to find out more about Red E, if they want to learn more and they're not here at the show, how do they find you guys?
Well, we've got so many great ways to get communicated to or with. We really pride ourselves in great communication. So if you go to our website, rede-ag.com. That's rede-ag.com. You can chat with us on that. You can fill out a contact form on the website, and that gets us all of your drill information, which allows us to then reach out to you and know all that, so we don't have to ask you that over the phone. A lot of guys call us. Just call our number, 701-205-1485. Again, that's 701-205-1485. We'll link you with one of our product specialists who know what they're doing and are very helpful. And then another one is text message us on that number. You can reach out to us on what surprises me is a lot of people reach out to us on like Instagram, Facebook,
Sure,
and those social media platforms. We've got a wealth of information. I joke with guys, I can waste a couple weeks of your life watching our YouTube videos. So, and I argue they're mostly entertaining.
Yeah.
Of course, they're a little more directed towards rebuilding air seeders. But if you want to see what our company is about, if you want to see what we do and what it would look like to come to your farm and do that service where we come and rebuild your air seeder, because not everybody's excited to get under a drill and spend 200 hours working on those things and hurting yourself or your air cart. Watch those videos. We have a lot of fun doing it, and I'd say that's a big way to get connected with us too.
it's a great way to do it. Social media is an awesome thing, and YouTube's a friend. It's a big friend. It really is.
Yep. In fact, whenever you want to learn to do something, what do? You usually hop on YouTube and figure it out. You watch someone's video, and that's what we're helping guys do.
Absolutely. Matt, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for the opportunity. We really appreciate it, and we are all about helping farmers keep on farming. And I just want to say thanks for everyone who's helping do that, and a blessing to the farmers out there. We're praying for you guys, and every night my son wants to pray and say, let's pray for the farmers. Let's pray they have a good year, and they know the Lord too. So
yeah, we're all praying for that. Definitely. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Jimmy.
That's Matt Faul, Red E. You can find out more. Stop by and see him if you're in the neighborhood today, for sure. And great conversations over there. And of course, great conversations will continue here from the Legacy Seeds booth here on Ag News 890 throughout the day. More to come from the KMOT Ag Expo.